how do good clubs do better? So I'll give you an example of what we're doing at the Columbus Crew. We recognize that we have a role, especially as an MLS academy, to be at the forefront of not just necessarily this conversation for our players, but also just in terms of developing young people and making an impact on the landscape of youth soccer. We have an important role. As I mentioned before, maybe I mentioned before, if I didn't, then I'll mention it now. I consider my role right now is if I'm working sort of as a gatekeeper of sorts because of the position that I occupy. I see part of my mission as making sure that, again, the academy is accessible to kids who previously maybe never even would have encountered that. So whether that's scouting in different places or whether that's working with clubs to make sure that the pathway is a little bit clearer so that it's not just the kids who are paying thousands of dollars who potentially could be part of the Columbus Crew Academy. That's important. That's something that we actively, as a staff, I work with a fantastic staff, and it's something that we talk about, and it's something that we have to do better. We know this, but we in our environment have that work to do. So I would say, how can good clubs do better? Again, it starts with being aware what the challenges are within your context, within your space, and then working intentionally to try to remove barriers to play. And try to improve the level of not just coaching education, but also just the player experience for the youngest and most underrepresented populations, because that's what it needs. If we don't do that, then all of these conversations only go so far, because at the end of the day, we may need to make sure that we make this game more accessible to the kids who are left out.